Roman Reigns, man. The balance is restored in the universe. The world resumes. It unfrozen. World peace will be achieved. World hunger will be annulled. Every problem that you have in your life will be gone. Jackson Shepelsky, your next outing, you're throwing a perfect game. Smitty, you might get a girlfriend this year. That's what's going to happen now that Roman Reigns has reclaimed the championship over CM Punk at WrestleMania 42. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm doing good, in case you couldn't tell. Jack, how are you doing? You are a guest. You're a D1 athlete. How are you doing?
Doing great. Good as can be.
Smitty, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, living
That's
life
great.
day by day.
Love to hear that. Now, the guest, Jackson Shepelsky, he plays baseball at a show us the hoodie, Jackson.
Yes. Lead
Oh
off.
no, come
Lehigh.
on now. Don't be
There we
shy. There
go.
it is.
Smitty, you got the rest.
Shep, I mean, the freshman season so far, can you just tell us a little bit how it's been going throughout this first season? How's it been, just on the pitching side?
Yeah, it's definitely an adjustment. Um, haven't
From from
pitched
from high school.
from high school. Haven't pitched in over a year. I think last I pitched besides this season was in 2024 because of surgery. Um,
Hip
but
surgery.
yeah, double hip surgery.
Yeah.
Um, but other than that, started off you could say pretty hot with point 0.1 inning, six earned against Miami. Um, But as of late, I've thrown pretty well. I've gotten I've gotten three starts, um,
There we go.
two against in conference teams,
That's good.
and
There we go.
one against a very good, very respectable Delaware team. So
Delaware. I know some people that go to Delaware and that are going to Delaware. That's very nice.
yeah,
And now that I'm talking, well, I've realized me and Smitty forgot an important segment. Movie of the week, Smitty. How do we forget this? How do we forget this?
Yeah, no, I mean, because we got another D1 athlete on our hands.
Yeah,
We're
we
kind of
just get
just
excited.
distracted by
We
that.
just had to get
Yeah,
right there. Yeah.
yeah. See, it's unlike G a little bit because like G's like annoying. You don't want to like bring it
Yeah,
up.
because we
Like
don't really want
yeah.
to talk
soccer
then.
to baseball, like,
You
a
don't
lot
want
of
you
people
don't want
like
to hear you don't want
baseball.
to hear his Final Four
Yeah, no,
talk.
and
Because then
he
he'd be
likes to
like,
brag a little bit.
yeah, I play soccer. I actually went to the fun. Like, who
Yeah,
cares? It
yeah.
gets
Come
to a
on now.
Yeah,
point, man.
gets to a point, like Riz, like
I want to get back to something else in the baseball topic with Shep after the movie of the week and everything. So,
I just feel like
we'll
it's a
start off with
staple.
movie of the week, and then I have something else I want to add actually,
Oh,
Beans too. But
oh,
I'll start off with movie of the week. I actually watched this one today because I was like scrolling. I was like looking at all the Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, and I saw Spider-Man No Way Home was added to Disney Plus.
oh, I saw that I saw that before I came back from college.
I gave it a rewatch. I rated it a little bit lower than I thought it was. I was gonna say 5 out of 5, but I did it 4.5 out of 5 just because like I don't know why. It's still a great movie, but like in terms of like a Spider-Man movie for me, like I don't know. I feel like it's just like the nostalgic aspect. I know like it's a little bit crazy, but it was
At
still a
what
great
point
movie.
was that ever 5 out of 5?
Oh, I thought you were giving me the reaction that you thought it was a 5 out of 5.
No, why would I
I
ever
thought
think that?
I thought it was a four point
no,
five out
yeah.
of five. I think it's just a little bit too nostalgic, but still a great movie. I'm not hating on it or anything. I just think maybe some of the other movies with
7
the
years
actual
ago.
origin are good. Wait, what?
It was 7 years ago. What do you mean nostalgic?
No, like bring back like Toby and Andrew and everything.
Oh, you said No Way Home. That's still not good.
Wait, what movie did you know I was talking
I
about?
thought you said Far From Home, but you meant No Way
Oh my
Home.
God, no, no,
I was
oh
I
my
was I was
God,
really
no
baffled
way,
for a second.
There's
no
a there's a
way.
point where the Spider-Man movies have gotten and they haven't reached the level that they should have.
Yeah, and
You
No
know,
Way Home.
like
Yeah,
When I watched that in theaters, I'm like, oh
Tom
my.
Holland has the ability to be an excellent Spider-Man, but since the first
Yeah.
movie, it just hasn't been
they
what
just
I
I mean,
think
they
it
made him Iron
was.
Boy Jr. That's why.
Yeah,
yeah, and that's a problem. But I will say, No Way Home. When I first watched that, I watched it on opening day, opening whatever, however you want to say it. I watched it and I thought it was one of the movies of all time. Right? Yeah, I thought it was great. I thought it was fantastic. And then I watched it again. We got about 30 minutes in. I'm like, we're coming towards the end soon, right? We had an hour left before the final act, and I was just like, bro, can this
mm.
end? Can it end? Because I
there's
like
some
I don't
movies.
listen.
There's some
y
movies that you just want to end.
Yeah,
That you
and
just
that's
want
one
to
of
end
them.
early.
Like, listen, is it a bad movie? No. Am I ever gonna rewatch it? Probably not. Like, listen, at the time it was great and I enjoyed it, but then I took off both the fact that both Spider-Mans came back, and I didn't really care, and it was not a strong movie at all.
I
But
think it's enjoyable in a sense, but in terms of like a good Spider-Man movie for me, I feel like you gotta get like that origin story, like Peter Parker struggling and like
I mean,
like
and
that
that's what
one
the new
main
one's
villain.
supposed to be. So I'm excited to see the new one.
That
I think
That's
the
what
I'm really
Spider-Man's all
excited.
about.
I'm really excited.
yeah.
Spider-Man, you really want to see like what he comes from the
I
struggle,
want to I
gets to
want
the
to see
top. You know
him
what I mean?
get depressed. I want him to see
Yeah.
like
Okay.
be
That's why I
alone.
liked the Tobey movies,
Yeah.
specifically
Mm.
Spider-Man 2, because like that guy was going
You
through it.
see, you see the dark side, like the
Yeah.
human aspect
You
of
get to
it.
Yeah.
see he's got to know when it's just him now.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the one of the best parts about No Way Home, the whole reset. And listen, I know whatever fan favorites, but they should have taken away Zendaya, taken away Ned Leeds, and just forgot about that whole thing and try to move on with his story. Maybe introduce a Gwen Stacy, you know?
Yeah.
Mm.
But you know,
But
I
I'll
want
ask,
to.
I think they were trying to go with Zendaya being the Gwen Stacy, but I just don't think she fits that role.
Well, she's MJ, and then but like now she's
Yeah.
MJ. And once they did the whole
I
forgetting
think they
spell,
were trying to do they were trying to do out like they were trying to make her two kind of people. I think wise like she was like kind of Gwen Stacy, kind of MJ. She was both
yeah, and might
like
I
at a
say
point.
it's really dumb that she was MJ. I don't think she's bad at MJ. I just think she wasn't the
Yeah,
MJ character because it took a
most
whole
definitely.
movie. It like everyone called her
She didn't
what
fit
was it
that vibe.
Michelle, and then all of a sudden she goes, "Oh yeah, you could call me MJ by the way." Get it? What do you mean we could call you MJ now?
And you
That's
got
not
to
how
know
this
MJ off the
works.
bat. MJ's a top character of the movie, if from the original movies.
One of the most important characters, and now you say it
And
all the way through the whole movie passes.
you're
Two if you want
wasting
to
two
include
hours,
Civil War.
and you're wasting 2 hours of my life
Yeah, bro. I
trying
mean,
trying to wait until tell me she's MJ.
listen, I don't think
Respect.
any of them are terrible, but I would never choose to rewatch them if I had to.
Yeah.
now let me ask you this to both of you. Let's say all three of these actors, they get the similar writing, whatever. Who's your Spider-Man? Who's your go-to guy that you want starring in a Spider-Man film?
Listen, I said it back when No Way Home was coming out. I think Andrew Garfield put on the best performances as Peter Parker and Spider-Man, but I don't think his movies were that great. I will say
No,
that.
I think that's just the writing. I think he was.
Yeah. So the
I
second
will
one,
say
I could rewatch the first one. The first one, I'm like, oh, that's fun. The second one, I'm just like, bro, I don't even
I
bother.
will say the second one has some of the highest highs we've ever seen throughout
But
Spider-Man
it's like
films,
three
but it
highs, and
has
then
some of
the rest of the
some of
movies
the
is
lowest
lows.
lows. So
I
it's like
fully
it's
I fully agree with Beans. I think Andrew Garfield is bona fide the Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Just he wasn't put into a role to succeed.
I don't hate any of
Like
them, but like at all,
he
either of them.
wasn't his script wasn't a role for him to succeed.
no.
If you
Yeah,
put him in the Tobey Maguire movies, I think he absolutely flourishes and is bona fide number one.
yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. Listen, I like all the Spider-Mans. I think they're all well cast. I think they all do things well. And this is one of my hot takes I have for the whole day. Just straight up,
Okay.
Spider-Man doesn't have an incredible movie. You know, like don't get me wrong, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 1, Tobey Maguire, they're good movies. You could rewatch them there and you'll like have a good time. But there's no movie where I'm like, "Oh yeah, I can't wait to watch this." Like Batman has The Batman and The Dark Knight. I'm like those are two phenomenal movies, you know? But when it comes to Spider-Man, like there's some great movies, there's some good movies, but there's none that are like that. Like there's no fantastic, phenomenal Spider-Man movie, in my opinion.
I'm gonna agree with you on that. Like specifically because like the Tobey Maguire movies are like some of my favorite movies, but like there's still some like little tiny flaws that like okay, like it like kind of throws me off a little bit. Like some of like the I don't know if you guys ever like seen this like throughout the Spider-Man, like specifically the Sam Raimi movies, like just a woman screaming in almost like every 10 minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
That's annoying. Doc Ock's origin story that he's like, well, I gotta finish my science project. That was pretty annoying for me. The Green Goblin, obviously he was great, but like the Power Ranger suit, that's just not it. Like, what are
Mm-hmm.
we doing?
I didn't mind it. You know, you gotta like factor in when these were made too, you know.
Yeah. But I will agree with you on like the Batman one. Like the Dark Knight is like I'm more of a Marvel guy, but I think the Dark Knight might be my favorite superhero movie.
Well, and listen, I was also gonna say, I know there's The Dark Knight, and everyone says it's like not a great like it's not just a great superhero movie, but it's a great movie period, which not a lot of superhero movies are. But I'm not in that crowd. I think it's a good movie, but like a great superhero movie. But like I think The Batman is probably one of the best comic book or superhero movies that you could ask for. I think
Mm-hmm.
that one is just better in every way. But that doesn't like the whole Dark Knight trilogy was very good. I
Beans,
will
let me
watch
turn
it.
this around. Let me turn
Yeah.
this around. What's your favorite superhero movie of all
Favorite
time?
superhero movie? I can't lie. I have it in my letterbox as it is right now. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I
It's a good
think
movie.
Into
Ooh,
the Spider-Verse and
good
Across the
movie.
Spider-Verse are
It's a good
Well,
movie.
I think it goes Across the Spider-Verse, the Batman, and then Into the Spider-Verse, my top
Mm,
three, because those are
okay.
just they're just amazing
I
movies.
love I do love Miles Morales.
Yeah,
Good
they just hit me
good
right
character,
here,
man. Good character, man.
100%, 100%. What about you? Like, what do you guys have as your favorite
See,
comic
I'm
book
a
movie?
big Marvel guy.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
There it is.
I mean, my favorites. Of course, you love the Avengers
And
Endgame.
now
Like,
that I'm hearing this real quick, I just
you're
want to
loving
say,
that. But if you're talking about pure superhero movie, Iron Man 1,
yeah, that's a good
one
movie.
of
And
Yeah.
possibly could be considered one of the best superhero movies, but it's also just a good movie. It's a
yeah,
great movie.
I
Like
agree.
it's got a bunch.
I also want to say that because you mentioned it, I was talking strict like mostly just one superhero. Because if we're doing
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
Infinity War is probably the best.
Greatest
Yeah. I
movie.
was gonna say
I
Best
Infinity
remember
War,
movie.
yeah.
we saw that Jack actually
Yeah. Oh,
IMAX
we did.
3D. We thought we were Iron Man for a hot minute,
Oh, Jesus. We started
and
jumping out of our seats.
yeah, we did. And then I would say Endgame is number two. I don't think it's like fully as well put together, but
No,
I
I
think
think
as
yeah,
the
Infinity War.
conclusion of like the
Hmm.
entire thing, it just has to
I
be
think
there.
Yeah. And the last
that
40
last
Yeah.
minutes,
scene,
The last
yeah,
40 like
possibly the greatest.
I know people
perfect.
complain about how it looks, about like the story being weaker, but like as a conclusion for however many years it was into that 3 hours, I think it does everything
Yeah,
as
I think the
like
people that hate
perfectly.
Endgame is stupid.
Yeah.
Like I get like the
Hmm.
whole thing, but like I think it's still like just like the final culmination of everything and like the 40 minutes, like the last 40 minutes with all like the callbacks and everything, it's just perfect.
Yeah.
But if we're talking solo movies, I think I mentioned this on an earlier episode, Beans. When I rewatched Captain America Winter
Yep.
Soldier, like
Yeah.
that one
Mm,
is
That's a good
really
I
one.
mean,
good.
that movie
Really
hits
good.
every time.
Civil War hits too, but I don't really consider that as a solo movie because it feels like a mini Avengers movie in a sense.
Yeah,
I don't know if I watched like the Marvel movies too late. Like I'm not saying they're for kids or anything.
I definitely watched the Marvel movies too late, but you know what I did watch too late? Going off on a
But
completely sidetrack, Harry Potter.
oh, well, yeah, you were
Way too,
texting about that. Yeah.
way too late.
And I just want to say like I don't know if it's because I started watching more movies now, but like wa rewatching some of them and watching some of the newer Marvel movies, like compared to like what I've like some other movies, it's just like, yeah, this is good, but it's like not spectacular, you know? But
Hmm.
I think like the new Spider-Man could definitely be pretty good. I think the new Avengers could definitely be pretty good, like Infinity War. Like Infinity War and Endgame, I consider those like they could compete with any movie because just because of
Yeah.
like the culmination, you know?
Actually, I don't know if you saw
Definitely.
this. There's some people that have seen Doomsday already and are comparing it
They saw
to.
like the first 7 minutes and
Yeah,
they said it was phenomenal.
they
So
said Infinity War
I'm
though.
ready. I'm
So,
So
seated.
Beans, maybe
I
we
think
should
it's a
run it
little bit
back,
different though.
We should run
and
it back.
we should end
We should all get a
we
squad
started
and
it
run it
together.
back.
We should end it together.
I
Yeah,
agree. Wow.
I want to go into this Doomsday movie. Just no spoilers, you know.
Yeah.
yeah,
Can't have it ruined.
100%.
That's the
But
only thing.
we might as well go see it the day it comes out because like why not?
Yeah.
You know
No, we have
Yeah.
to.
we got
When does it
nothing
come
going
out
on.
again?
18th.
December. Yeah.
That and Dune 3 come
Oh,
out the
most def.
18th of
Yeah, we're
December.
going.
Yeah.
We're
We
going.
should
Oh
Well,
make
my
like
we're
God,
a
Dune.
whole day
I
out of
don't
it.
even
You know.
think. I don't even think we can start talking about Dune because Dune, man, it's just
we'll be on here all day because
Jenner. Would we? I could be on for hours about Dune.
look
We
like
yeah we got really
I'm
sidetracked here.
I'm ready, man. I'm ready. I got the books here.
Even got the books.
I can't wait for that movie either, man. It's gonna be a great 2 days when I go see those movies. I'll tell you
Mm.
that. But we did get very sidetracked there, and we still have two other movies that we have to go through because of. But I'll let Shep go first because I'm kind of cheating with mine. Shep, movie of the week or movie of the month if it's been a while.
You know, going back to I said it before. There were two movies that are both could be seen as children's movies, but I don't think the second one is because I think anyone could watch this. But these two movies have been in my head for a while, and I've been watching TikToks on. I'm talking about Cars 2
Oh my,
and and Harry Potter,
Pop it up.
yeah.
Pop it up for the
the
lad.
third Harry
Pop it
Potter.
up for the lad.
Listen,
I
I
think it's
Cars 2 I
yeah,
think is a masterpiece. I know people like see it differently because it's a spy thriller. No, man. Cars 2 is a
no,
banger of a movie.
Just
no,
great trilogy overall.
Yeah,
yeah.
just great stuff.
Yeah. Means a little movie of the week from you.
You know, it's weird. I saw my fair share of movies in the last like straight up 7 days, you know. Like I saw Anchorman for the first time. I saw Warrior with Tom Hardy and I saw a movie called Civil War, not Captain America. But I think the greatest thing I've seen in like just that could be classified as anything, was the newest episode of a little show called Invincible. You should watch that. Recommend it 10 out of 10 times. Season 4, episode 7, that might as well be its own movie. I was watching that and I went from laying down in bed to sitting up. I was locked in. I was invested and I was focused. Like I sat up. I was like, "Oh my God." Like I was blown away. I couldn't believe what I was witnessing. It was just a phenomenal episode. But yeah, that's all I have to add there.
Yeah, good movies all around, guys. Really
Yep.
really
Yep.
hit on this one. But I'll introduce this new segment that I was thinking about today, Beans. I was like, and you know, you walk around campus and you have your AirPods in, and maybe you're queuing up a song that's been on your mind all week, and you just kind of have that on repeat. So I'm gonna introduce this new segment. What's the song that's been just repeating throughout your mind this whole week? And I'll start off. I have a couple. Obviously, a big country guy, so I've been listening to "Choosing Texas" by Al Langley.
Mm,
Mm.
Really good song, and then
mm.
"String By" as well. I forgot what the guy. It's Mac Greiger, I want to say, or something like that. But um, two really good songs, and I just keep queuing those up and been listening throughout those for the past couple weeks. So just pass it along to you
That's
guys.
respectable. Yeah. Shep, I'll let you go because I think there's like some that I can go with, but I
I've
don't
got
really
two.
know.
I've got two going to the countryside. Recently, I was over this past year. I've gotten into some older country and this one song, "As Good as I Once Was" by Toby Keith, just
There you go.
absolute banger. Love that
Yeah.
song. And then next one, sort of popular, mainstream, but I just love it. Can't even, can't even. I don't think you could knock it. Don't Rain Me In
Oh
by Olivia
yeah,
Dean.
I
I mean,
texted Smitty this. Oh,
absolute banger.
I texted Smitty before, so like we could talk about music for a little bit, so we could talk about Olivia Dean, because I know you were having that your little moment with that song, and I can't blame you. It's it's pretty good, man.
She's a good artist, man. She's a good artist.
Yeah. Um, for me, however, me personally, this might be a little bit of a shout, but for like the last few weeks, or like mostly the last 2 weeks, I've been listening to "Give It to Me" by Timbaland, Justin Timberlake, and Nelly Furtado on repeat. I don't know. I just don't know why I just started listening to it again. But that song is amazing. I don't know. It's just great. I just Justin Timberlake, man, he's one of the all-time greats. He's special. That's all I can really say about that guy right there.
And sometimes you just get that song, man. Like I don't know, just
Yeah,
like
it's just like
it's like
Yeah.
ooh,
this random song and it just
mm,
like starts hitting.
I
Yeah,
mean, yeah.
yeah. Like can't bust a dance out in the middle of campus because then you'll be looked at. But like some you just can't help it sometimes.
yeah. Again, another good round of songs all around, guys. I'm
Yeah.
really impressed with what we're choosing today. But we'll head back into the baseball side here for Shep, I was looking at Instagram the other day and I saw I think it was the
Mhm.
final score. It was like was it 38 runs or something? Can you just describe how that game was?
Yeah. So funny enough, I wasn't there. There were a couple guys. There were like 10 guys, 10 or so guys that didn't travel to that game because they'd thrown on the weekend or they had class and they had stuff. And
Where was that game? Just off top, just curious.
Maryland is at Coppin
Oh
State.
yeah, yeah. That would explain why.
Yeah. So I can tell a funny story. No worries.
Shadow! There's a
Um,
person! That person took the Wi-Fi. You just froze for a
um,
few seconds.
funny, funny story. I'm sitting there, in my room and there's no live stream of this game because at Coppin State, there's no like camera or like live stream. So we're looking on this like live stats sidearm website for it, and we're looking and we see first guy on walk, first guy hit by pitch, next guy hit by pitch, walk, walk, hit by pitch, double, hit by pitch, walk, 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 strikeout, then gets pulled. Well, got pulled before the strikeout. Then the next
Oh,
guy
that would make sense. Yeah.
comes in, comes in, and to be fair, these guys aren't like throwing slow. Like these are definitely Division One. But like, got. Do you want to know if something funny? Beans.
Yeah.
Do you remember in Little League
Oh,
we played with a kid that
yep.
pitched in this game?
Yep.
Forgot his name, but we played with a kid
Yeah, you
in
texted in
this
the group.
game.
I forgot too, but
Yeah, and like nicest kid ever. One of the
yeah.
nicest kids I've met. Like nicest kid. So I didn't really see how he did, but just I mean, my buddy took like a 30-minute shower, came back, and the inning was still going. The first inning. But I mean, just a crazy game. 20 runs in the first inning. Like we set three Division 1 records, most
Yeah,
runs in a
and
first inning ever. Like
I
most,
saw it
yeah,
was sent to one of our group chats real quick. I guess off topic. It was posted by Sports Center or ESPN or one of them. I forgot which one.
yeah. Posted by ESPN, DraftKings, Sports
Yeah,
Center on Twitter.
that's just sick,
Uh,
man.
yeah, it was crazy. We got some national recognition.
About
Um,
time.
the NCAA baseball posted it. The NCAA posted it, so it was really cool.
It's always good to see.
Yep.
Yeah, it was really cool to be a
That you
part
guys
of,
are
but
in
not part
the
of history.
the
Yeah.
you guys are in the Patriot League, right?
Yes,
Okay, yeah.
Patriot League. So
Wow,
that's
Smitty, I didn't even
for
know that.
for baseball. That's six
This is
teams.
The Fordham knowledge.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
baseball is six teams. Fordham used to be in the Patriot League back in the day.
No,
Yeah,
my
no, we
school's in the
switched.
AAC.
Yeah. I think you
We
guys are at
switched
the
to
A10.
A10.
A10. Yeah.
We're in the Patriot League for football, so we actually play you
Football.
guys
Yeah, you
this.
guys just
Yeah,
came in, didn't you? You guys just switched in.
we're playing you guys this year in Lehigh.
Yeah, should be a good game.
I got Zach Bryan actually like the concert like the day after the day of
Mm-hmm.
the, so I
Ooh.
won't like be there for the game. Like we're supposed to travel like the broadcaster, so unfortunately I won't be there for that trip.
Oh,
That really sucks.
That
Would have
does.
loved to make an appearance at Lehigh. Told Shep, I was like, yo, Shep, come up to the booth.
yeah.
Get a halftime interview.
I'd stop by. No,
Um,
but Patriot League's fun. It's like not too bad of travel. We got Holy Cross, Army, Navy, of course, um, Bucknell, and then Lafayette.
yeah. And we'll stay related with baseball. So obviously we're all big Yanks fans here. And
Mm.
Beans, I forgot where we left off last time. I think they were playing Tampa Bay. So I was like they were starting like the beginning of like
Oh man, there's just let's just not
the
talk about that.
conversations, and
That's a horrible series.
it's been better.
It's
Just
been
left the
rough
Royals.
since since recently, you know. But
Mm.
We
But we did no
That Angel
this
series
series.
was taking something out of me.
yeah, that
We
was
just
a
swept the
that was
Royals
it.
though, so that was a big series.
It
Yeah, but
does.
Ryan Weathers coming
Brian
back
Weathers, man, he
seven in
finally
the
got that run
third.
Right.
support.
Listen, he did it against the A's. He shoved against the Royals. He shoved. So listen, man, respect to the kid.
Once Rodon and Cole come back, I could see him being a big part of the bullpen because that bullpen needs help, man. There's
Oh my
not a
God,
we need a
Yeah,
guy, and
Lord
there's no
help us,
guy.
man. Lord help
I
us.
mean, I would love to see Lagrange come up
Same. Oh,
I want to see
listen,
it. Yeah,
sometime in
and
July and just come in pumping 102, 103 coming out of the pen for one inning.
I would also love to say I want to see them pick up a reliever, but we tried that last year and it didn't work. And but who can you even pick up if you do pick someone up? You know what I mean?
yeah.
Just rough, man.
But Jeff, what have been your
I mean,
overall thoughts so far of this Yankee season? I would.
the the kind of like thing they were saying, the run it back Yanks. I mean, why not? They were the best hitting team in the AL
Yeah,
last
this is
year.
what I was saying.
They they what cost them was injuries. And I mean, if you could stay healthy, Stanton could play 100, 120 games and then be healthy for the playoffs. I mean, you got nothing wrong with that. And now you get Ben Rice, who should be getting everyday opportunities, is probably the best
Absolutely.
hitter in baseball at the moment right now. I think
Yeah.
their lineup could get dangerous, and Judge isn't even at his peak. I mean, like
No.
he's just starting to get hot now, but I mean, Judge was probably hitting 150 to start the first three series. So if Judge
And
can start
he
hitting
hasn't
like
been this guy.
Judge, and I mean, prayers to Volpe coming back and being somewhat good, but like Caballero this week has played out of his mind. So
Yeah,
But
Cabello, man.
he's also at the same time, and so like he played good beginning of the season. He's playing good now, but ever since like the first few games and the last like three games, there was a solid stretch where he was making me miss Anthony Volpe as my
yeah,
starting shortstop.
You say
I
you
mean,
said that,
he's
yeah.
Anthony Volpe makes me miss Didi Gregorius.
And
Like
Didi
Oh man,
Gregorius
we
makes
were,
yeah,
me miss everyone.
jeez.
yeah. The thing with
Yeah.
Caballero is like this past week where he's been playing good, he's come up in like situations like late game and he's come through. I remember Boone was saying this like he was asked about like Caballero's confidence and he said like
Mhm.
Caballero like thinks he's the best player in the game when it comes to like those situations. So I guess it's kind of
Well,
good to
Jazz
have
Chisholm
that
thinks he's the
attitude.
best player in the game, period, and
Oh my
he's
God,
not.
don't even talk about that Jazz, dude. Let me
I
get
don't
me
even want to
started with
mention it
Jazz.
because I have Jazz could be that guy. He could be that 50 guy, 50-50
Listen,
guy. But
well, I don't think he'll ever
it
be a 50-50 guy, but he could
I
be a
think
30-50 guy.
he could
He might
definitely
not
be a
ever
30
hit a
50
home run
guy.
again.
I'm saying like what's he hitting a buck 30 right now with
I think
no
it's a
bomb.
little
He just
higher.
doesn't have a home
It's
run.
a little higher.
Doesn't
Yeah,
have
it
a home
doesn't have a
run.
home
And
run.
you talk about 50 home runs.
It's
I
not
love the
even
confidence,
it's
but
not even
at a
being just
point,
like I don't even care if he goes 50-50, hits 220 and like with an 800 OP. I don't even care if he says he's going 50-50 and hits zero home runs as long as he produces something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Hmm.
He just
Hasn't
hasn't
been
been
anything.
doing really anything.
No.
Not on the
Most
field,
definitely.
not on the bases, not like anywhere ever at all.
Yeah, he's had some
Yeah, I mean,
bad defensive plays too, specifically in that Marlins
it's
series. I remember he waited for a ground ball and guy reached safely at first.
yeah, I
So
mean, at a point, it just gets like you make an error, own up to it. You make a stupid play like he did against the Rays. Say you made a stupid play. I don't need to hear all
I
this.
don't even know what he
I
called
don't know
too.
the rules. I don't know that. Blah blah blah. All that. But like, own up to your like. Jazz should. Jazz has all the potential in the world. I think what holds him back sometimes is his cockiness and his.
Well,
But that's
listen,
also what makes him Jazz. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
and
So you
listen,
ask for it one way, you get it the other way. You can't have it both ways.
it's a contract year, so if he sucks this year, we keep him for cheap. Who's
Yeah,
gonna be
I mean, like,
complaining then?
why wouldn't he want to run it back for a two or
Yeah.
3 year deal and then
yeah,
see what happens from there?
I mean, it seems like he does love the organization and just loves being with the Yanks and just showing that cockiness. So he would probably want to run it back, but I don't know. He's got to fix up his act regardless. I think, but
Most definitely.
yeah. We'll shift it over to some football now. We had
Wait,
a
real quick.
oh, got something to add.
As we're talking about bullpen pieces, just I want to give a shout out to Luke Weaver and Devin Williams, who have been terrible the last few weeks, and now we can move on with our day.
Yep,
It's
there it
funny. I
is.
saw
11 in a
Devin
row.
Williams
Yeah,
pitch.
Devin just blew it
I
today.
watched him get an out and then stopped watching the game. Looked back at the box score and didn't see him get many more.
Yeah, and
So,
Shep on Snap, you know how it shows your memories from a past day.
mhm,
I
yeah.
got one from exactly a year ago,
Oh,
and it's me and you on FaceTime, and the caption is, "Me and Shep are not pleased with Devin Williams."
high love Dev, as we call
I
it.
love Dev
High
as
love
as
Dev.
he's called, but he did not impress anyone today.
But high love Dev has nothing on on cardiac clay. I
Oh,
mean,
listen,
don't even get me
cardiac
started.
play. We gave him a lot, but that dude could get it done sometimes. He would load the bases and give
Sometimes.
up
No,
a
you
run or
know what?
two, but he'd
He
get it
wasn't
done.
meant for the closer role. He was meant for the starter. He's been
He was
pitching
always
well. Good respect to him. Respect to him. He's been
yeah.
throwing it well.
Not like even if he wasn't a starter, we put him in the setup role once we got
And he was put into bad
Weaver.
situations.
Yeah.
Like
Like we
so.
put him in the setup role and then he thrived there in the playoffs. Like
Yeah.
he was
He
really good
wasn't
in the
he was
24
he was
playoffs.
never the closer. Never the
But
closer, but
he was for
all the
that
respect,
like
all the
one
respect to
year.
him.
For like one year he was, then he
Yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah.
Now Smitty.
Yeah, I know Shep not a Giants fan, but what are your thoughts on the Sexy Dexy trade getting the 10th overall pick yesterday?
You know, not as a Giants fan, as a Jets fan, to be fair, so we have a lot of high draft picks. I like it, but I just don't think this is the draft class. You know what I mean?
Well, let me
Like,
just cut in real quick. Listen, the way I see it, Dexter Lawrence wasn't even supposed to get a first round pick, like at all.
Yeah,
The fact that we got top 10
mhm.
from was amazing, and but
I
I
mean,
also
the
want
Bengals is just a poverty
yeah,
organization
I also want to
overall.
yeah.
So,
question what the Bengals are doing. Why not re-sign Trey Hendrickson and keep the 10th overall pick, but instead
who,
they
mind
decided
you, when Trey Hendrickson is healthy and wants to play football,
is just as good.
one of the best defenders in the league.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Dexter Lawrence is getting older, really did not produce that much last year at all. Like he pretty much ghosted on that defense.
To get
And they
half a sack.
yeah, and now they're paying him for 3 years to do like whatever. That's not going to help that defense, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. But Beans, what are your thoughts on the Giants side of this? I mean, obviously you mentioned getting the pick, and there was expectations that they weren't even gonna get a first overall pick, but they ended up getting 10. Where do you see them going now in this draft next week?
I think it's hard for them to mess it up, but if there is a team to mess it up, it will
It's
be
the New
them.
York Giants.
And or the Jets. Like with all due
Okay,
respect.
so that
It's one of the New York teams.
You can't say I'm
I
wrong. Can't say I'm wrong.
you you're not wrong, but I think with the new regime, Muji, I I want to believe in Glenn, but
Listen, I like
I
that
do
guy, but
I
sometimes
do
he play
think Muji, I do think Darren Muji will make the right choice.
yeah. Your owner was on
You
the
know,
Epstein list. I just remembered that.
He needs to go back to Britain, man.
And real quick, yeah, but I never like listen. I think in an ideal world, if the stars align perfectly, which they will not, I would love for a Caleb Downs at 5, and then
Mm.
a receiver at 10. But I wouldn't mind if we could get no lineman or like literally anyone else. Honestly, it's hard for them to mess us up, like I
It
said.
is really hard to mess it up.
You just
But
don't want that O lineman to end up like Evan Neal.
Yeah, it's
but
a
with
little
our
scary.
luck, we will draft Jeremiah Love for no reason at the 5, and
Yep.
then draft Sonny Styles, which I think is the biggest trap of the entire draft class.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's just Isaiah Simmons.
Oh,
That's what I'll say.
okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You see, I like Sonny Styles, but I love Arvell Reese.
Mm,
That man's a ball. That man's a
yeah.
football player.
Yeah. Beans, what receiver are you looking at for the Giants to try and get at 10?
At 10, real like because as the second best receiver in the draft class, I would like Cardinal Tate, if possible, if possible, if possible, if possible. It's not possible, but if it was
Emphasis on
possible,
the if possible.
oh yeah, yeah, if possible, of course. But listen, I don't know what some of these teams are going to do in the draft. Like some of these teams are unpredictable. Because what if the Raiders draft like Ty Simpson? Then what? We
The
have to
Raiders could
prepare
do.
for that possibility. That's like I think there's a 30% chance of it happening, and that scares me. That's that high.
Hmm.
Oh,
What are the Jets gonna do? Because like, don't they need like kind of a miracle?
The
they
Jets.
need
The
more.
Jets have a hole that one could describe as the entire team.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah,
So bringing back Gino,
that's a
fine.
bad move.
No, you see, I don't mind it because he's got nothing to lose.
But
So
at
he's gonna
that
play
point,
like
why
he's
not
got
give
nothing to
Manziel
lose.
a chance?
Like Manziel, I bet you Manziel's not in shape. If Manziel was in
Definitely
shape
not.
and probably still in the league, probably would want him on the Jets. But I like the Gino move. I like the moves they made in free agency. They're kind of like they need a big time defender.
Yeah,
Like Sauce,
they
what a steal from the Colts. I mean, he played in like 2 games, was
yeah,
horrible, and then
and
got hurt.
I
Two
never even thought.
firsts.
Listen, I know I'm not a Jets fan, and I'm not even saying this because he was a guy. I never thought he was the guy or that guy that
He
everyone.
had a good rookie year, but then
And
he
then
just
after that,
like
like have like no one really.
can't catch the ball. I mean, like
Yeah,
you're a corner, like you can't catch the ball, but I mean, like you got balls going through your right to your hitting right off your chest plate.
yeah. Am I
I know you're
frozen?
very excited to
I was frozen. My fault, yo.
Beans is very excited to talk about this next topic. You know, he's a big WrestleMania fan. So
Ooh.
Ooh,
Beans take it away.
that was one of my hot takes, Beans. I have a hot take for
Oh, I'm
WrestleMania.
ready for that.
Oh,
I
But
have a
where
WrestleMania
should I
hot
even
take.
start? Oh, actually, I will start. I know where to start. WrestleMania night one. It hurt here. This is the heart.
Mm.
It disappointed me. I was really upset how no match except for like two went over 10 minutes because like some of the matches I was excited for, like basically every match, well, not every match, but most of the matches there, I can't wait for it. But then
Mm.
you have Liv Morgan and Stephanie Vaquer. Like that was supposed to be a great match, and it goes 6 minutes. You got Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. That build, that entire lead up was supposed to be a great build up, great match.
Get Pat McAfee out of there.
That's what they
Horrible,
put Pat McAfee in there. I like
horrible.
Pat
This has
McAfee.
been
What's he
this
know
has been
about
years of
wrestling? You
this
know?
has been years in the making, and they had Pat McAfee to.
Like the story was you were able to tell it by itself. You didn't have to do anything. But then you throw in Pat McAfee and you made it. Why is Pat McAfee involved?
Mhm,
What do you mean Pat
mhm.
McAfee helped Randy Orton realize who it was? What
No,
what do you mean Pat McAfee helped him to do that? Why didn't he do that himself? But I will say, Seth Rollins versus Gunther, that match. Woo! Man, Seth Rollins' entrance, he came out with that jacket covered in smoke. Gunther, after retiring AJ Styles, retiring John Cena, going out to prove a point. That was just, it was, that's all, that's it. It was just a great match.
Seth
Um,
Rollins never does it deliver.
Seth Rollins,
Always.
all time great. I'll say
it's
it.
my guy.
He's
He's
in
my
that
guy.
conversation. That is Smitty's guy. I took him to a
Whoa.
WWE Monday Night Raw
Whoa.
time ago, and he really loves Seth Rollins in that song. He likes Cody Rhodes and that little whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's my two guys right there. I was
yeah,
proud that Cody got the win. I was a little sad that Seth lost. You know, you hate to see your boys go down like that, especially when you have this close personal connection. And
yeah.
you know,
You talked to him a few times. Yeah, yeah, for
yeah,
real.
it's on backstage.
Yeah, Braun
I gotta
Breaker.
meet him.
did you like the Braun Breaker?
Listen, I will say, because whew, since
I think it could add an element to the story with Seth.
because like listen, back in November when they first started the mask man shenanigans, it was just like, all right, whatever. And then it wasn't Seth Rollins. But then they kept doing it for like 2 months. So for 2 months, it was just some guy in a black hoodie and a black mask and black pants. And they want me to believe it was Seth Rollins. And then all of a sudden, he finally comes back, and now we think we're free from the interferences. And then ultimately, Braun Breaker interferes at WrestleMania. But I don't mind this interference, just a straight on running down the ramp, spearing him, and Seth loses. Because listen, it helps Gunther gets the win. Seth doesn't get a clean loss, and it helps build Seth versus Braun Breaker, which will be a good match.
Mhm,
So I think in total, it didn't do no harm. You know,
definitely.
yeah. And then night two WrestleMania. Oba Femi beating Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar retiring. That was beast. Following that with a ladder match with 6 men for Intercontinental Championship. They're jumping off ladders, jumping onto ladders. That's awesome.
Penta.
Penta, man. He's low-key a beast. That guy, it's my guy. George Kittle likes him too, so that's how you know he's pretty cool.
George Kittle.
Yeah. Then it had a few short matches, but then the main event, man, 5-star classic. That match was one of the best matches I've seen in a long time. That match was
Hmm.
phenomenal. Roman Reigns, CM Punk, World Heavyweight Championship. There's bleeding, punching, there's sweating, there's exhaustion. It's everything you would ever want from a match. Went like 30 minutes. It was beautifully done, beautifully executed, and the right man won. That's what I have to say about that.
Fellas, we talked a little bit about movies, talked about music. What are some of your favorite TV shows? I'll start it over with our special guest, Jackson Shepelsky.
You know, I was watching this TV show the uh the other day. I don't know if many of you guys know. It's called The Lincoln Lawyer.
Haven't
Oh
watched.
man, great show. But this is the one I really wanted to talk about, and I don't know if I'm excited for the new season. But it's Ted Lasso.
Oh, yep.
I
I'm a
mean,
I'm
big Ted
excited for the
like
new
Lasso guy.
season just because it's Ted Lasso. I'm a fan of that
arguably,
show.
arguably a top five TV show I've ever watched.
If I really wanted to quit farm, I was thinking about spitting out my water, but then I didn't want to clean it up.
Okay.
I was gonna do. I don't know. Yeah, I could have fully agreed with the take two, and I still would have done it.
I mean, that's
Uh,
just arguably one of my top five.
Beans,
So
what are some of your favorite shows? Or are you gonna you pass along to me first?
I'll go.
Go.
Um, you know, I've been watching Friends. I'm on to like season
Mm,
8 of Friends right now,
Friends.
and that's
Oh, yeah.
like that's just come on, come on, come on.
It's cinema. It's cinema.
Yeah. Breaking Bad's obviously one of the greats. I like I said, I've been watching Invincible. That's been phenomenal watch. I've been really enjoying
Mm.
that. One of my all-time favorites, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, also a great show. Listen, if there was one less season, I would have said How I Met Your Mother. But unfortunately,
See, I don't agree with you. I think it has the right amount of seasons, but I think
but
I would
but
have liked to
but
see a season earlier with
could have been that.
the mom.
Like I
Okay.
well, it's not even that because I think they had the right amount of seasons. If there was a season from the end of the wedding to another season with Robin and Barney like going through like, oh, maybe they'll divorce, like build that for that whole
Mhm.
season, then
Yeah.
maybe it would be there. But no, they just said, look at the wedding. Okay, they divorced. What? we spent
Absurd.
22 or something. Hold on, I'm talking. It's 22 or something, something episodes on a whole wedding, right? And then to go in the next episode or the episode after, be like, yeah, we divorced. What was the point? Why have the whole season in the first place then? Could have canceled the whole thing. I wouldn't have cared. You could tell.
It was never about that. It was never about Robin. It was never
But
about Barney.
but the thing is, we know it wasn't. Like everyone could have seen that, but you can't have the final season be about Barney and Robin and then take it away. If they, because like,
Yeah.
listen, for the first however many seasons, everyone was like, Ted and Robin, Ted and Robin, Ted. But then it's like, oh, hold on. Now it's Barney and Robin. They getting married. There's a whole season about a wedding. Okay, maybe this is a thing. And then out of the blue, you're like, we're divorced. And then at the end they're just like, "Oh, look. It's me and Robin. Take that damn tie off, Smitty." That's what bothers me. Because if they had a month building up, not a month,
I could
a
see this hits
season,
deep.
a season building up to it, and then like just more stuff with Robin and Ted after that, then maybe I'd be like, all right. But the way it ended was just not it, in my opinion.
Definitely. I can
I'll
see
head
that.
into my quick rant about this. Beans, I agree with you on that point. I think the fact that they hyped up, like, that was a whole day or whatever. Well, it was a whole weekend into one season, whatever the thing was, and then they just divorced like that. Like that
Yeah,
doesn't make any sense to me.
that's
And then the
stupid.
fact, like, okay, you hype up the mom this whole time, and then she dies, and you're gonna tell me that Ted goes back to Robin.
There's like two
What is the
episodes
haircut?
of
What is the haircut that she had? That pisses me off for some reason. I don't know why, but like what, why is like why does he go back to Robin at the end of it? Like, um,
The
he found his girl. Like it was perfect for her, and then all of a sudden she's like dead. Like
yeah,
yeah, I think
that's
it's the huge buildup to him finding his mother, to him finding the kid's mother.
and that's
And
what
then there's
that's what the
nothing
title
about
of the
it.
show. It's a title of the show, and
There's
then
nothing
even
there's nothing about it.
and then it's just like, oh yeah, but the real ending is I married Robin, and she's not your mother because she can't have kids. Good. I'm glad she couldn't.
but I literally when I was watching that, I think he pulls up with the blue French horn. I'm like,
You know what? If I ever watch that show, I'm at the finale is the wedding for me. Wow, the tie is gone. But if I
actually
rewatch
can't
it,
disrespect Ty. Barney does no wrong.
yeah, I'm stopping at the after the wedding. I won't care after the rest of it. No, I just don't.
Mhm.
Well, now let's go into a little bit of a side conversation within How I Met Your Mother. Beans, I think we had a list like this, like over text. So this is way before the podcast days. Top five characters, ranking only Marshall, Lily, Ted, Robin, and Barney.
Robin's at the bottom.
Yeah, come on, give it to me.
Robin's at the bottom. I've been that she's on the bottom. I hate like Robin sucks, bro. She's terrible. God. I don't even do whatever you want with the rest for 2, 3, 4 because Barney's one. The rest could do whatever
Barney's
they
one.
want.
Robin's obviously five.
2, 3, and 4 change every season. I don't really care.
I think Marshall deserves to be two.
Definitely.
I think Lily is four because there was times where she was really annoying.
And that's
But
I
I
do
think
agree with that because there are times I'm like, oh yeah, I like Lily, and then then the scene comes on. I'm like, get Lily out of here, man.
Lily Leith Marshall? Why?
Yeah,
Why? Why? What did Marshall do? Like
yeah.
Show respect to the boy, bro.
And then Ted would be three, I think.
Yeah.
I think Barney and Marshall are solidified one and two, and Robin's just like,
most definitely.
Wow. Ted's like the least entertaining guy in his own show.
Yeah.
yeah, come on now. Barney stole the
It's
show
more
at some
Barney. It's
point.
Barney's show. It's Barney's
It is
show.
Barney's show.
When I first watched it and I first heard of it, I fully thought it was a show about Barney. I was a
Hmm.
little upset to find out it wasn't, but I still enjoyed.
Hmm.
When we all get to 21, we got to go see the How I Met Your Mother bar.
Hmm.
That'd be legendary. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Just kidding.
Oh, yeah, he didn't.
I didn't. I did. I swear. Um, any other shows? Because I kind of got carried away by How I Met Your Mother, but I would have said like Cobra Kai was big for me back in the day. Another
Yeah,
one.
you're a big Cobra Kai guy.
Um,
Wasn't a big fan.
another show that this is gonna relate back to the Spider-Man talk, and I think this is one of the best like pictures of Spider-Man we've ever had. It's the spectacular Spider-Man. I don't know
Wow.
if you guys ever watched it back in the day.
Smitty, you was not even alive for that.
No, I'm
I
saying when I
can't say
rewatched
I've
it.
seen it.
That when
Smitty,
I rewatched it when I
Smitty,
was
you are
younger.
LARPing. You're LARPing.
That was a peak show for me.
You're a LARPer.
I don't even know what that means.
You don't got it. That's that. It's true. While we're on the topic of superhero shows, I do like the Daredevil show and the new ones they're doing. It's been pretty fun watch so
Hmm.
far.
LARPer meaning an individual who. That's not what it. Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, that's not what he's saying, and I was like, wait, that's
Yeah.
probably what he's saying.
No, that's what I'm saying.
That is not true.
If
I
you
mean,
say so.
besides this, yeah. So I guess that does it for the TV shows. Now we're gonna head into this final segment. I think this, depending on how this plays out, this could be possibly one of my favorite segments of all time on this
I agree.
podcast. Um, Shep's gonna give us some hot takes. Um, they might get egregiously worse. Beans and me, we might disagree, we might agree. We'll see what happens. Um, so this is just a try not to crash out here, but it's due. I think Beans is due for one. Shep,
So this first
take
one,
it away.
I think Beans will like.
Hmm.
From what I've seen, and I haven't been the biggest wrestling fan over the course of my life, but as of this past couple months, I've been into it. Beans can attest. Um,
Yes, he has.
Wrestling has turned, or the WWE has turned more into a corporate
Yeah.
kind of, I don't know,
I
scheme or
I agree. I
kind of
agree.
thing
It's
than
become more
actual
corporate.
wrestling.
Yeah.
I mean WrestleMania. There were 3 minute ad segments,
Real quick,
and so it
let
would
me
go 3 minute ad, 7 minute match, 3 minute ad. How are the ads almost
well,
equaling up to the
they
matches?
they calculated the time between the ads and how much total matches there were. There were 2 hours worth of ads and an hour and 7 minutes worth of matches on night one. And that's
See, that can't
terrible.
happen. That can't
After
happen.
once TKO acquired it, it came more about what celebrities can they put on, who's in attendance, how much money they can make. But before that, like WrestleMania 40 was like the last true about wrestling, and they still had a bunch of
Mhm.
celebrities there. Like it was still a hot product. Everyone was interested in what was going on. But now, like if you like you look online, they see how WWE had their idea with their writers, but then TKO they want to include Pat McAfee instead because they want a celebrity. Like and it's not what wrestling is. Tonight was a good example. You put the two biggest stars in the business against each other, and you get a highly praised product. And
Mhm.
that's what night one failed to do. So I agree with that
Messed up
take.
though. All right, this next one. Um, a little more controversial, but over the years since 2018, I do believe Aaron Boone is a good
Yep,
manager, but what holds him back is Brian Cashman. Brian Cashman, by far, over these past 20
hmm
years, has been one of the worst general managers in all of
I
Major League
I agree.
Baseball.
I think Hal and Brian Cashman are the two issues behind the Yankees, and I think Boone. I said this back in 2024 too. I think besides the whole Nestor Cortez thing, oof,
Oh,
I think
Jesus.
he's been a good manager with some questionable bullpen moves every few games. Not like every few
Mhm.
games where it's like, oh, we lost the game because of it, but
But you
to a
see,
point.
I think he just leans more on the analytics than his
Yeah,
actual instinct,
that
Yeah.
that's
which
one
I
of his
think is also a
biggest
problem from the
flaws.
front office.
He
I think he
and
just takes too much. He just takes it too much from them. You know what I mean?
it's not even.
He's
I think
too
his
much of a puppet. If he was more himself, I believe they would be in a better spot.
I think he focuses too much on analytics. Like even without the front, I think that's his biggest fraud, like biggest failure. Because even he does it. He had the whole, oh, we have a lefty, we need to put Paul Goldschmidt in. But then Ben Rice hits two home runs off a lefty, and then it's like you wasted a whole year. He also spent all of 2024 putting Verdugo in it over Trent Grisham.
Mhm.
And it's like sometimes you gotta ignore the analytics, give the boys a shot, let him impress. But I do think Aaron Boone is a good baseball manager and a lot better than most that are currently doing malpractice on a lot of these teams.
You
Mhm.
put it perfectly, Beans. A good manager with just questionable bullpen decisions every now and then. And like the
Definitely.
part of the analytics is also true because I feel like there's some like effect. coming from like 2020 when Kevin Cash was a big analytics guy. So it's kind of like
Yo,
carry over
I
to
hate
like
that guy, Kevin.
yeah, me too. And I think that's kind of what's led to like this analytics taking a big step in like the manager role. But like there's a reason there's so many memes going around every offseason with Brian Cashman sleeping and be like Brian Cashman doesn't wake up. Like he literally like he can't like put together a good enough roster. Like I don't get how you can't do that when you have like the New York Yankees like go out and spend like the Dodgers are like doing that, but like
to the New York Yankees
it's
used
just
to be
been
a
disappointing.
destination people wanted to come to, and now
And
people
now
are
yeah,
shying away from it.
no.
Like it's honest. Like I know you said it's Cash. I honestly think the bigger problem is how, because I like there were instances where
Hmm.
Cashman went on record saying that he wanted a player, but Hal didn't want to open the checkbook and pay them what they wanted.
Hmm.
So I do think most like
It's both of them, but
it's still the front office. Don't get me wrong. Both of them
it's just the
are
front office as a whole.
yeah. Let's just dumb it to that. It's the front office.
Yeah. All right, moving on a different track here. I think this one will get Beans a little riled up.
He's stepping up
The
now.
New York, the New York Jets will win a Super Bowl before the New York Giants.
What?
Heard it here first. Heard it here first.
I beg your pardon.
I'm
Give
sorry.
me a
You
team.
heard me right.
Give me
I'm
a team.
sorry. I'm sorry. You mean the New York Jets who currently have Geno Smith at quarterback,
Yep.
and the Giants who have
I
Jackson Dart
truly,
they have a
I
direction. The
truly
Jets have
believe,
no direction.
I truly believe that this Giants direction, hey, they'll be good, but they won't be great. And by the time they won't be great, the Jets will be great.
Listen, I'm not saying
Sure.
that either of these are a Lamborghini Huracan. The Jets? The green ones? The Aaron Glenn? The Geno Smith? What? Shep, they need to fill a spot for every position on the team. The Giants just need
That
like
was
a
absurd.
secondary and maybe an O line or two. They could compete.
But
The Jets?
it's the Giants. Like
It's
they'll
the
be good,
It's
Jets.
the Jets.
but you see, they're due. They're due. You know
They
they're
are not
due.
due.
Shep,
There's
I have a
no
question.
signs
I have
of
a
them
question. I
being
have a
due.
question. What team has the longest playoff drought in the big four sports? Who is it?
I mean, it just bodes to my point. They're due.
What
I
is the
mean,
most famous moment in Jets
I
history?
could see them this year going 7-10, and then next year going like
Time
nine
out.
and eight, squeaking in.
Like 7 wins?
Yeah,
Really?
you heard it here.
When was the last
Yeah,
time
heard
they
it
had an
here.
interception?
I think it was. I don't know, but it was a long time ago.
What's the
But
most famous moment in Jets history?
you see, that's not true. Like Joe Namath winning the Super Bowl is way more
But
famous
ain't
than
no
both
one
of them.
remember
No,
that.
no, it's not. When I think the Jets, you know what comes into my mind? Because you knew what I was talking about. That's why you didn't talk
He
about
knew.
it.
Yeah, he
You
knew
knew
he
what
was
I was
talking.
talking about.
Come on now.
I thought
He ran
come
into
back to me
someone's
in
butt.
five. Come back to me in 5-10 years when the Jets have one Super Bowl and the Giants have zero.
5, 10 years, the Giants are going to win one by then.
Okay.
I just don't think the Jets will win one until like 25 years, and that's maybe being
They
generous.
might win one before the Giants in the 2040s.
I don't know.
Maybe you're not wrong. You're just really, really, really early.
Stand by it.
How's the cleanup process going, Beans?
Man, I don't know if there's any more water. I'm feeling.
I mean, I told you.
He said I was
I
gonna get
warned you.
Beans riled up. It got, I mean, it got Beans more
Smith
riled
riled
up, but
up. You know the
I was
takes
just
gotta be bad.
laughing.
Yeah, you enjoy it.
This is no way.
Takes
That's
gotta be
absurd.
takes gotta be atrocious if Smitty's doesn't agree with it. He agrees with everything. All right, I'll listen to the next take. I just need to throw these out. Talk.
This one hits home to Beans just for a certain moment in time, but I fully believe that a Wendy's Frosty is better than any McDonald's dessert.
Hmm. Smitty, what's your opinion on this?
No, I'm a big McDonald's guy, so I mean, this isn't
Yeah.
like crazy. This isn't crazy for me, but like, yeah, I'm gonna disagree with this one. This isn't crazy for me, though. I'm gonna just point that out there.
Well,
But like, I'm gonna disagree with this one.
I'm
Not a
gonna
big
be
Wendy's guy.
I'm gonna be the first one to say I have never had either from either establishment. When I go there, I'm like I'm already gonna die sooner the way it is, the way those foods are made. So I'm not trying to like speed it up even more by having that because I'd probably feel terrible. And it's
Mm.
just like not something I would want to like have. I'm not a big dessert guy, period. And I can't really comment. I never had either. That's all I said. So that's all I have to add to that.
Um, we could go in a different direction here. So, a lot of pizza places in Eastchester, right? But the best
Yes.
pizza place in Westchester.
Mm.
There's a couple options you could see, but I fully believe the best slice, not pie, slice is from Sal's and Mamaroneck.
Hmm. I mean, Smitty, you and Sal did your top five pizza places on that episode. What do you guys say?
So yeah, this is I'm just gonna get some clarification here, Shep. So Johnny's in Mount Vernon, that wouldn't count because they just do
I
only pies.
consider that a pie. I'm talking about straight. You go up to the counter, you get a plain
Like
slice,
2 minute slice. Okay, yeah.
2 minute. Like put it in the oven. Here's your slice on a paper plate.
I'm gonna do my best to not be biased here, so I'm not gonna include Cosmo Johnny's. Obviously, I'm
Oh,
a
it's not
believe in
there,
Cosmo
man.
Johnny's.
It's not
Oh,
there, man.
that's dude. You could put I have a top 10 there, not on that list.
Yeah, that's what I said. There could be a top 20, and I don't think that's making it.
Um,
No disrespect. I like the meatballs.
you like a lot of
Never had them.
balls.
Never had them.
Repeat that?
Shep, he wants you to repeat what you just said.
No, no, no,
No,
no,
I didn't. I
no.
sure didn't say that one.
Smitty.
You like a lot of balls.
Man, that's why you
Meatballs,
suck at
base
golf.
baseballs,
Oh,
footballs, basketballs.
So wait, but I also have a question. What like what did the pies ever do to you? Like, well, I get slice, but like,
no. I'm just saying, just like I feel like you're eating a slice more often than a pie.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
because
so,
I thought you were gonna say like it was easier to eat one slice of it than a whole pie. But yeah, I
but
understand where you're
like
coming from.
you're getting more. You're there's more of a time where you're getting just a
Yeah,
slice than
100%,
you are
100%.
ordering a whole pie. So that's how I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I agree with that. I can live with that.
What are your thoughts on Sal's uh beans?
Pizza, all I can really say.
Pizza's pizza, man.
Mm,
Yeah.
pizza's pizza, except for Cosmos sometimes.
That's great. That's a wild take. It's wild.
Listen, I don't hate the place, but listen, I'm not choosing it out of many different pizza places within like a 15-mile radius.
There's a reason that Louis Nerney's the second, or Louis Nerney's was first before Cosmo Johnny's was named the best in New York, so or one of the best in New York.
What was your
So
top five? What was your top five?
what pizzerias?
Yeah.
Johnny's.
Okay.
Johnny's at one definitely.
Hmm.
Trying to think.
No doubt. No
Polpatina
doubt.
was in there. What else? I'm like trying to forget my like.
Okay.
I'm a big like that type of pizza. Like Polpatina and Johnny's is very similar to me in a sense, but Johnny's is much better. I think that's just because they put a lot of sauce on. It's like laying the
Like the
cheese.
thin crust, like a
You
Yeah,
know, I really like the type of pizza that Pizza Shop has, but just wait, it's too expensive to like have too much, you know.
I don't like pizza shop
Pizza shop
pizza.
doesn't
I like
I
the
don't like it.
slice.
they give you a nice slice, they give you a nice big slice, but it's $7.
I know that's what I'm saying. That's
I
like the
like their food rather
biggest
than
thing.
their pizza,
I like their mac
like
and
a
cheese
dish.
slice.
I can agree with that.
Their
See
food's
being
Yeah,
another
priced
hit.
like not that bad, but a $7 slice is absurd.
I didn't even know the prices were like that. Wow,
If you go get a
that
whole
is.
pie in the city for
You know? Yeah, I
Yeah,
listen.
I want to try some places in the city.
I don't really like the floppier slices. I like more like stiffer.
yeah.
Yeah,
I like
Okay.
when it has like a little bit of a crunch to it. You know,
Hmm.
like not like I'm
Hmm.
eating it, it's crunchy, but like you bite into it and you could feel like the
Hmm.
like bread. Does that make sense? Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay.
Yep.
So I can go into my I don't want to say one of my I don't know if it's more controversial. I don't really have any controversial ones up on the mind right now, but there's a lot of sports that you watch. And considering that baseball could be seen as a boring sport to watch on TV, I feel as it is the best sport to watch in person.
I don't hate that because like hockey's great to watch in person. Like obviously it's because it's hockey.
I just
But
feel like hockey's better to watch on the TV.
and I agree. And it's not. It's listen. If I rather go to one playoff game, it's hard. It'll be hard to choose. But the reason
But
why,
see, like
like,
playoff baseball, undefeated. There's nothing like it.
well, hockey's pretty
They
close.
playoff hockey's up there.
Yeah, but
I
listen,
think playoff baseball is much better than playoff
listen. Yeah,
hockey.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You play baseball. Listen. This
That
is
doesn't mean anything. Like I play
listen,
hockey and everything.
listen. The take, the take I have is when it's like an average day, like a regular season game. I love going to baseball games because you don't have to be like involved, focused, like throughout the entire game. Like you could like talk to your friends in between, go get a snack from a concession stand, be on your phone a
Hmm.
little bit if you need if you'd like if you're texting someone because like it has the breaks in between pitches in between innings. Hockey, it's like 20 minutes like you're laser focused. So, like you're on your seat like you can't move. It can be cramped and you're just like watching. But baseball like it's more common that you would be standing up, like more common that you don't have to be like fully locked into the game. And it's just, I don't know.
Hmm.
That, so I agree with it if it's like regular season games. Like when it comes to playoffs, it gets very close because playoff hockey is pretty great.
See, that's where I like playoff hockey and everything. I just think playoff baseball is just
I also
by
don't think
far.
that like I don't think that you're into hockey as much as
Yeah.
yeah.
I like hockey
Yeah, but it's
as
like
like anyone else would. But like
me and Smitty would die for the New York Rangers. I would
yeah,
also die for the New
I
York
know you
Yankees
would.
too. So it's very
Yeah.
close.
Even though they would
Yeah,
just like put
so
us
it's like
to the side, like
And
we're nothing to them.
while we're
It's all
talking
right
about
though.
playoffs, NBA is the worst sport to watch on TV
mm,
and in person,
hmm
and I will
Yeah.
not
hmm
have this conversation. I
hmm
like the Knicks, and I don't hate the sport of basketball, but it's so hard for me to sit down and watch that game without being distracted. It's
Exactly. There's such a
especially
big
now.
the
comparison
middle. I mean, the
between NBA and
first
March Madness.
to the 10th minute in the fourth quarter is just a snooze fest.
Even like
There's no point. There's no point to
the
watch
last minute of
Yeah.
the
playoffs.
game is going to take 25 minutes. I'm not
Yeah, you
interested in
might
that
as
at
well
all.
just turn it on in the last minute. You'll know everything that's going
Yeah.
on. Like you'll see Brunson's got 50, like Cat's got 20 rebounds, and but there's
Yeah.
it's still a 2 point
Listen,
game somehow. Like
turn the game on the
how does
last
that make?
minute. You're still going to have 30 minutes of basketball to watch. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, 100%,
I will
100%.
say this. We're talking about like the playoffs and everything. And I think it kind of shows like how exciting these playoffs can be when you see the celebrations when a team wins. You see with basketball, the Thunder specifically last year, like there was like little to no celebration. Football, there's some celebration, but baseball and hockey, you get the hockey team going all the way to the goalie, and they're all in their little circle. And baseball, everyone's running
Well,
out onto the
I want to
field
say,
too as
I do
well.
want to
So
say
You see,
for
I
the
that's where
real
I think
real quick.
you you go, yeah,
I just want this real quick. The
you go.
Dodgers are a corporate mess and don't feel any emotion because they're robots and no one likes them. OKC had that like in the bag. Like I know like whatever, like oh it was a close game, but the feeling in OKC you could just tell that like that whole season it was meant for them, blah blah blah. And it's OKC. No one cares about that team at all. Like hockey, these dudes are putting their body on the line for 82 games, getting paid the least. Like this is their life. No, they don't got the money. They don't got the luxury. I mean, they got money, but like compared to the rest of the sports, they're probably all playing on three bruised ankles, even though they only got two.
you're gonna say three Brewskis. My bad. I mean,
Probably.
they might.
I think the players like per sport are the most passionate like about their sport. Like the most passionate players are hockey players.
You see, like going back to what Smitty said, like baseball, hockey, biggest celebrations. I think that stems from them having the grind of the grueling season. Basketball, 82 games. Star players take 20 off.
Yeah,
Like
I want like
like
you could make the argument
like
hockey and basketball plays the same, but it's not.
like your star player in hockey's ever out
Such
there
a
every day
different
on the
sport.
ice.
It's crazy.
Every day on the ice. You know what I mean? So like
Yeah,
they're they're fighting every single day while basketball players, like they're stars, if you don't earn a good team, you only gotta play 60, 65 games. Then you'll
yeah,
be in the playoffs. And like but like so it's like, whatever. I play
Yeah,
this many
Beans, I
games.
think
But baseball players, you got a Judge out here playing 160.
yeah,
yeah.
How's he not going to be excited when he wins the World Series? You know what I mean? Like,
Beans.
yeah.
I think you had this feeling. I think me, you, and Mancuso all had like our bodies were incredibly sore after
Ice, just normal ice skating. Like,
60 minutes of just having guys just trying to kill them for the whole entire game. Like it's just
yeah. We were just sort of just skating around in circles and falling a little bit. Like these guys, there are men charging full speed at them, hitting them into the boards, and they keep
Jacob
falling.
Troop was flying everywhere, man.
Yeah, they could fight in the sport. They could take a puck off the shin. Like 82 games of that is completely different to 82 games of running up and down a court, barely facing contact, maybe falling if you're taking a tough shot. Like it's not comparable. Like these guys fall down, take 10 minutes to get up just for a few free throws. Hockey players take a puck to the face and come back the next game with a broken jaw.
So
Definitely.
Yeah.
Now, I'm thinking of one more, and I'm trying to find the way to word it
Oh boy.
because there are so many good movies that come from Disney.
Uh-oh.
And I mean, but if I were to say, I think that Lilo and Stitch one was not a great movie. One
Hmm.
was a bad Disney movie.
No,
mm,
not feeling it.
You see, like it was too slow. Like
It's a Disney movie.
I know, but like Cars
I
is
don't
just
hate it.
entertaining all the time. Like
I don't hate
uh,
Lilo and Stitch. I just don't like it's not like up there for me. It's like just like, you know,
people see it as like one of the best Disney movies, and I'm just like,
I mean it's not that kind of
But
no.
there's
I mean,
worse. There is worse. There's a lot worse.
like what?
Planes.
I'm
Oh
not even
my God,
considering
I
that.
forgot
I'm
about
not even
planes.
considering that as a Disney movie. I'm
Wreck-It
not even
Ralph
considering that as.
2.
You
Forgot
see,
about
Wreck-It Ralph
planes.
one, amazing, great movie.
There's been a lot of fall off on Disney movies as of recently.
Wreck-It Ralph one, great Disney
Unless I'm
movie.
forgetting something
You asked me to
that's
name
been like
the
recently
like
good.
out of the last 5 years. You name me you want me to name three different Disney movies? I think I could only name sequels.
The
And even then,
Incredibles, though.
I don't even yeah, whatever.
Incredibles, man. Good
Wow,
movie.
do you think The Incredibles is not a good movie?
The Incredibles
No, I
1
said
is
it's a good movie.
Incredibles 2
Oh, okay.
isn't really.
You see, I don't
Oh, yeah,
see. I
that's a
agree.
fall
I
off.
disagree with you
The
there.
Little
I disagree
Mermaid
with you there.
2 is better than Lilo and Stitch. The Lion King,
No,
you even know Lion King 2 is a thing? No.
there's a Lion King too.
Chicken Little?
You didn't like Chicken Little?
No,
Chicken was all right.
you did.
Yeah,
It's all right.
kind of like. You know what?
Now,
You know what
I
movie I've
wanna.
never seen? You know what movie I've never seen? Ratatouille.
You never seen Ratatouille?
Never seen Ratatouille.
Okay, I'm not a big fan of like. I wouldn't
I
say.
think it's
No, I wouldn't
overrated.
say
But you have to watch
it's
Ratatouille.
overrated. It
But
is
you have to
overrated.
watch
I've
it.
seen clips. I've seen clips.
No,
I
You
don't know.
have
no,
to
I've
watch it. It
no.
is
You
overrated,
have
but
to
you have to
watch it.
watch it. How have you not watched it? That movie's been around forever.
never seen.
What
Yeah,
are your
but you've
thoughts on
seen
the Toy
Lilo and
Story
Stitch and you think it's the
franchise?
worst one.
Yeah.
Jeff, what are your thoughts on the Toy Story franchise?
Overrated. Pretty boy.
One and two couldn't. I mean,
Listen,
couldn't get much better. One and
I'm,
two.
All
I'm
right.
But when
like
you get to four and you get to five,
five. They should
They're
have killed
stretching
it
a
at
little bit.
fourth, even, bro.
no, it should have
Should
stopped
kill
at
it
the
at
three.
three.
Should have
Yeah,
stopped at the three.
I said if even, because three was a great ending.
Once he goes to college, it should be over.
I liked one and
Yeah.
three. Oh, there's a fifth one.
There's a sixth one coming out, Beans.
I want to
For
talk about
TS6, baby.
a Shep hot take I saw a while
Oh,
back on
yeah, yeah.
Beans' second account. Related to movies. I don't know exactly what the take was. I know what it associated with was. It was
I could
Adam
probably
Sandler
remember. Oh, yeah.
blended
No,
was
no,
a
it wasn't blended. Wasn't blended.
Yeah,
oh,
it was
sorry,
No.
50
50
first
first
dates,
dates.
50,
pal.
50 first
50,
dates
50 First Dates is a
is a.
top 10 Adam Sandler movie.
I'm about to walk out. That is a that is.
Frozen 2 is better than Lilo and Stitch.
I
You see, I never watched Frozen 2, so I never like.
you just
You tell me you've seen Frozen 2?
Yes!
That's sad.
Frozen
why
1
is
was
that
a good
sad, man?
movie. I wanted to see what they did.
Well, it was probably horrible.
It's not ridiculous.
I mean, Lilo and Stitch wasn't horrible, and apparently it's horrible to you, so.
I mean, the ending to Lilo and Stitch, don't get me wrong, had me in tears, but the entirety
A
of
movie that has you in
the
tears
entire
should
the
not be
entirety
called
of the
a
movie.
bad movie because it shows
Yeah,
that
it
you
had me
care
in
too
tears
much
when I
about the
was 7.
characters.
It had me in tears when I was 7.
Okay? It would have you in tears now. Watch it right
So
now.
No, sure
We'll
wouldn't.
wait.
Sure wouldn't.
Okay.
But I
Whatever.
stand by 50 First Dates, top 10 Adam Sandler movie.
can you just like the thought process behind that a little bit?
Like, what
So
makes it
like,
good? Would you say it's better than Lilo
it's
and Stitch?
That's just
you know what? I'm gonna stop you right there. Just don't even say that. Get
No,
off
do
my
you think
screen.
it's better than Lilo and Stitch? I'm curious.
100%. What are you talking about?
Smitty, you got it.
Are
This
you
rest episode's yours.
serious?
I can't be associated with this guy.
so I gotta look at Adam Sandler movies real quick just because there's so many, but Adam Sandler. Shep. Okay. I'm gonna name some Adam Sandler movies. You tell me if 50 First Dates is better, okay?
Yep.
Happy Gilmore.
No.
Okay. Grown Ups.
No. Grown ups. See, like I've got my top 10,
What was the
and I'm
first
telling
movie you
you,
said, Smitty?
Happy
what
Gilmore.
I'm telling you, 50 First Dates is probably 9 or 10, but it's top 10.
Happy Gilmore 2.
No, no,
Just go with
wasn't a
it.
fan. No, I see. I like 50 First Dates more.
I feel like that's just like they're along like the same kind of
Uncut
wavelength because it's
Gems.
like, oh, this
Did
is
not like Uncut Gems.
I'm done. I'll see you guys later.
Wasn't a fan.
How are you not a fan, but you're a fan of 50 First Dates?
Wasn't a fan. Okay, just wasn't a fan.
Punch Drunk Love.
What'd you say?
Punch Drunk Love.
This is yeah, that was a big one for Beans. And he's done. See you later, Beans.
See in
Let me see that.
Cancun, buddy.
Let me see any. I'm looking down the list here. Billy Madison.
No, definitely not.
What I
No,
miss?
it's not better,
No, it's not
right?
better.
Okay. Uh, Big Daddy.
I'd give it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is another good one, I guess. Hustle.
No, I still think 50 First Dates is better than Hustle. Hustle, a great movie. Great movie. Don't get me wrong. Great movie. I just think 50 First Dates is a better movie.
Who do you think 50 First Dates is?
I think it's a good movie.
This is his brawn.
Blend
This is his
is
brawn.
blended is it better or worse?
Blended's better.
Thank you.
Definitely better. There's no argument.
It seems like he's just not into like the serious Adam Sandler roles. Like the
He's
hustle
just
was
not
like,
a he's not a
Yeah,
serious
so you know
guy.
what?
but he
Maybe he
does
should maybe
so good in the
maybe he
serious
shouldn't watch
ones.
maybe he shouldn't watch his ratings of Lilo and Stitch shouldn't count because he doesn't like movies. What would you rate Lilo and Stitch then?
Like a 7, 8.
What would you rate 50 First Dates?
Like an 8, 3. 8, 4.
Ridiculous. That's actually that's ridiculous.
Dude, to be a great movie on my point, you gotta like it's
And
hard to get a good
and
rating
50
for
First States is a great movie.
it's hard to get a good movie out of me. Like there's not many high ratings you got for good movies for me.
This
You
is
you just said 50 First Dates is an 8.3, but it's
Mm-hmm.
hard to get good ratings out of you for good movies.
That's a good rating for me. I'm like Portnoy with pizza. Like
All right, everyone. Thank you for watching this episode.
that surprisingly wasn't the worst take of the day. The Giants Jets one was actually the worst take of the day.
Somehow, by some miracle. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you for Jack Shepelsky for being a D1 athlete that doesn't know anything about movies.
welcome.
Thanks for putting in the time with the hot takes, though. Appreciate
Excited,
it.
Maybe,
excited, excited
maybe,
to be
maybe
on.
we'll bring you back
I
because
was excited to
this
be
was
on.
entertaining.
You know what? I have a request. I want to be on with Rizzo.
Okay,
Oh,
Me,
we
me
make
and
that. We can
Rizzo.
make that happen. We can
we
make
can
that
make it
happen.
happen.
Me and
We do gotta
Rizzo
be quick about
together.
this. We could talk. We could talk after but we gotta make this quick.
Okay.
So everyone, thank you for watching.
Yeah.
We'll be back soon. Hopefully without Rizzo, but he might have to be here. Anyways, catch you. Bye.